Hey, this is Shaunna and Shea from geeknami, giving an update on our lockdown situation.
Yeah, we've decided to make a vlog during this entire lockdown. New York State has been issued a pause from the governor. That means all non-essential travel, even going outside, it's not permitted. You can only go outside for food and I guess like medical emergencies and things like that, but otherwise, I strongly advise against it. Non-essential businesses have to either have people work from home or not work at all. It's a crazy time. We figured, might as well log our experience and hopefully we come out of this with a happy ending.
Hi, I'm usually behind the scenes filming and editing, but I thought I would share my experiences from my first week working from home. So originally I was thinking of making a kind of lighthearted commentary of waking up late like college days, doing work in tank top and underwear. But I found out today that my company laid off someone and it has me feeling worried. So I'm sure a lot of you out there are feeling the same, and we're all in this together, so I'm sure we'll find our way out of this.
How do you feel about how the virus is spreading?
Well, it's definitely spreading really fast. It's kind of hard to know how to feel because you're like so isolated. All you can do is like read things in the news, and that's like all you have to go on.
Well, anytime there's a plague spread like this, they say that things change. There's a huge change that follows these spreads, like government changes, how people behave, that changes. How do you think it's going to affect us?
I don't know, maybe people will be more careful and considerate of others. Maybe it will bring about positive changes.
Not that we deserve it, but do you think this was something that was going to happen? That this was something bound to happen?
I don't know if this was necessarily something bound to happen, but I'm sure after all the things people have done, unnatural things to like the environment, something was gonna happen. Maybe not specifically this.
How do you feel about living in a time like this, experiencing this?
It feels pretty surreal. I don't think my brain has quite wrapped itself around the situation. I guess it just seems like, this will all go away eventually, but we really don't know when things will go back to normal.
So New York, Illinois, and California are put under lockdown. I'm sure Seattle's probably under some sort of lockdown too. They have the biggest case. New York's the second biggest. It's really surreal how empty things are outside, and it's really worrying. It's really worrisome. I work in the gig economy. My dad works in the gig economy, and it's not just the fact that a lot of events are being canceled, but also there's a recession that's growing, and economists are saying that it's probably headed towards a depression. No one wants to spend money on frivolous things like art when these things hit, so I'm worried about my income. No one's job is secure, so I'm also worried about my wife's job. I'm worried about everyone, really, because at times like these, it's when either humanity gets together and we come up with a new structure to really help each other out, hold each other up, or people that are in charge, they don't care and they will profit off of you, and then if they can't, they will discard you. I think last week, when things were still a bit lighter, I was not as worried. I was really ecstatic, actually, that I got to spend the whole day with my wife. She got to stay home, and we got to be creative and, you know, come up with new ideas for art, and just, I don't know, like all of that just kind of disappeared after New York State went under lockdown today. It's very weird. It's very weird to live through this. I mean, when was the last time something like this happened? Where the entire country was really hit hard. 9/11, right? So we lived through 9/11 during our teen years. Now in our 30s, we're living through this, you know, pandemic, and possibly the coming of another depression. When I was younger, I watched Fight Club, and I think in Fight Club, Tyler Durden would say how, oh, you know, I mean, it's not my generation, it's a generation before that, but we're a generation of soft people who had no great wars and no great strife to survive. But, you know, this is our life now. 9/11 hits, the economy tanks, now we have a pandemic, we have corporations out of control. I mean, it's kind of crazy. Just, I don't know. I know this video sounds pretty depressing. It's a horribly depressing start to a vlog. But like I said earlier, hopefully we are able to do this daily, keep track of what's happening, what we're doing, and hopefully after the last vlog that covers the pandemic and everything that's happening, we can end it on a high note saying, hey, we survived and things are better. On a lighter note, the pandemic has given us a lot of, not free time, but I guess more time to spend exploring YouTube, trying to find things to stay peppy with. My wonderful wife, she's been playing a lot of 90s music, that upbeat, bright colors, makes you want to do a rail of coke type of music. That's horrible. But yeah, we've been listening to a lot of 90s music. We also discovered Derek Andre show. It's been a meme for some time now, but wow, that dude is crazy. And even when I'm feeling very anxious and very depressed, he still gets a good chuckle out of me. His comedy stylings, he's a genius. Surviving this pandemic, we'll try to share little joys and little bits of happiness that we're discovering through this, things that keep us going. Hopefully tomorrow's vlog will be a happier, more chipper one, but who knows. Actually, I don't know if you can hear in the video, but siren just passed. There's like a few sirens passing our apartment every hour, like between 1 to 3 sirens, like ambulance or cop car, I'm not sure. Definitely not fire truck. So, but yeah, this is scary because we've never witnessed such a high volume of sirens passing our apartment before. So I'm really hoping everyone's okay. We have like a lot of old people, a lot of elderly that live around here. Hopefully they're doing okay. Yeah, everyone stay safe and please be responsible through this period. I know it's easy to be scared, and I know it's easy to just give in to your primal instincts of survival, but remember, we're all in this together. Be safe, take care of one another, and consider everyone else you're sharing your neighborhood with. don't hoard. Don't just go outside willy-nilly. Wash your hands, wipe down everything, sanitize everything. Be careful. Together, we'll make it out alive.